Have you ever found yourself lost in the whirlwind of life's relentless challenges? How do we find serenity in a world that seems perpetually in turmoil? Welcome, dear viewers, to our exploration of profound Buddhist teachings aimed at uncovering strategies for finding peace amidst life's inevitable chaos. Today, we venture into a journey of self-discovery, where ancient wisdom meets modern struggles. As we navigate through our daily challenges, it's crucial to understand how to maintain inner calm and clarity in the face of adversity. Our discussion, inspired by a narrative involving Gautama Buddha, will provide insights into harnessing the power of the mind to transform our experience of chaos into an opportunity for growth and tranquility. What exactly is this chaos that seems to pervade our lives? It appears in countless forms as unexpected events, emotional upheavals, and as storms of conflicting thoughts within our minds. Gautama Buddha, in his profound wisdom, taught that the external world is in a constant state of flux, ever-changing and uncontrollable. Yet, it is our reaction to this chaos, not the chaos itself, that dictates our inner peace or turmoil. Our minds, often caught in the crossfire of conflicting emotions and thoughts, hold the key to navigating this tumultuous landscape. By understanding the impermanent nature of our experiences and learning to view them with detachment, we can find stability amidst instability, peace amidst turmoil. This Buddhist perspective offers a transformative approach to dealing with life's uncertainties, turning what seems like insurmountable chaos into a path toward enlightenment. In a serene garden, under the shade of ancient trees, a young man once approached Gautama Buddha. His steps were hesitant, his eyes troubled, reflecting the turmoil within. "Oh Buddha," he began, "my mind is a battlefield of negative thoughts. I am besieged by desires and fears, unable to find peace." This young man's plight mirrors our own battles with inner demons, the constant struggle against a tide of chaotic thoughts. Buddha listened with a compassionate gaze, understanding the depth of the young man's struggle. He knew this was not just a personal battle but a universal human experience. "Your mind," Buddha replied, "is a powerful tool, but it can also be a source of great suffering." He spoke of how our thoughts, like wild horses, can either lead us to freedom or drag us into despair. The key, he explained, is not to fight these thoughts but to understand their nature and learn to guide them gently. As they sat together, the Buddha shared insights that have echoed through the ages. He spoke about the nature of the mind, its tendencies to cling to negative patterns, and how these patterns can dominate our lives. He emphasized mindfulness and awareness as the tools to observe these thoughts without attachment, understanding their impermanent nature. This encounter, a pivotal moment in the young man's life, began his transformation. Under Buddha's guidance, he embarked on a journey of self-discovery, learning to navigate the tumultuous waters of his mind with a newfound understanding. Through this story, we too can find guidance on how to confront our inner chaos and transform it into a source of strength and serenity. Gautama Buddha, in his timeless wisdom, offered profound insights into the workings of the human mind. He likened it to a vast ocean, where thoughts are like waves, some small and gentle, others large and overpowering. This metaphor beautifully captures the essence of our mental landscape, a terrain that is both magnificent and formidable. Buddha taught that the mind is our greatest ally, yet it can also be our most formidable adversary. It is an entity of paradoxes, capable of leading us to enlightenment, but also capable of plunging us into the depths of despair. Our thoughts, whether they are positive or negative, are inherently transient. They arise, exist, and dissipate like clouds passing through the sky. However, it is our attachment to these thoughts that gives them power over us. To understand the mind, Buddha emphasized the practice of mindfulness. This involves observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment or attachment. By doing so, we learn to recognize the ebb and flow of our mental states. We start to see that our thoughts do not define us, they are simply experiences that come and go. This realization brings a profound sense of liberation. We are no longer slaves to our thoughts, but rather observers of our mental processes. Additionally, Buddha spoke about the importance of cultivating a mind that is both stable and flexible. A stable mind remains unshaken by life's ups and downs, while a flexible mind adapts and learns from new experiences. He advocated for a balanced approach to life, one that embraces both change and constancy. In practicing mindfulness, we learn to identify the roots of our thoughts and emotions. We begin to understand how past experiences and our perceptions shape our current state of mind. This deep understanding allows us to develop compassion for ourselves and others, as we recognize the universal nature of our struggles. Through understanding the mind, we gain the power to transform our experience of life. We can choose to view our thoughts as passing phenomena, not as absolute truths. This shift in perspective is at the heart of Buddhist teachings and is the key to unlocking a state of peace and contentment, regardless of the external chaos that surrounds us. Once, in an ancient monastery, there lived a disciple who was earnestly following the path of enlightenment. This disciple, like many of us, found himself frequently besieged by a storm of chaotic thoughts, particularly those of desire and attachment. One day, as he was meditating under a Bodhi tree, his mind wandered and he began to struggle with impure thoughts. These thoughts were like a persistent cloud overshadowing his quest for inner peace. He tried fervently to suppress them, but the more he resisted, the stronger they became. Realizing his plight, his wise guru approached him. The guru, a venerable monk who had walked the path of enlightenment for many years, had observed the disciple's internal struggle. He decided to impart a crucial lesson, one that would transform the disciple's understanding of his own mind.
"Why do you fight your thoughts?"
the guru asked.
"It's like trying to smooth the ripples of a river with your hands. The more you disturb the water, the more turbulent it becomes."
The disciple, puzzled, replied, "But aren't these thoughts bad? Shouldn't I strive to eliminate them to achieve purity of mind?" The guru smiled gently and said, "The nature of the mind is like the sky, vast and limitless. Clouds of thoughts come and go, but the sky remains unchanged. By accepting and observing your thoughts without attachment, you learn to understand their transient nature." The guru then shared a profound teaching. "In our journey of life, we encounter many thoughts. Some are like blossoms giving us joy and comfort, while others are like thorns causing us pain and distress. However, it is our reaction to these thoughts that determines our suffering or liberation." The guru continued, "Embrace every thought, observe it like a passing cloud. Understand that these thoughts do not define you. They are mere experiences that the mind perceives." This profound conversation illuminated the disciple's mind. He realized that the battle was not against his thoughts, but against his attachment and reaction to them. With this newfound understanding, he began to practice observing his thoughts with detachment, as a witness to their passing nature. As days passed, the disciple found himself more at peace. The chaotic thoughts still came, but they no longer had the power to unsettle him. He learned to coexist with them, understanding their impermanence. This inner transformation was not instantaneous, but a gradual realization and practice. Through this story, the disciple's journey mirrors our own struggles with chaotic thoughts. Just like him, we can learn to observe our thoughts without being swept away by them. This is a crucial step in finding peace in the midst of chaos, a core principle in Buddhist teachings. Buddha's teachings offer invaluable strategies for cultivating inner peace in our often turbulent lives. These strategies are not just philosophical concepts, but practical tools that can be integrated into our daily routine. 1. Mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness is the cornerstone of Buddhist practice. It involves being fully present in the moment, observing our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. Regular mindfulness meditation helps us detach from mental clutter and gain clarity. 2. Acceptance. Buddha taught the importance of accepting things as they are. Acceptance does not mean passive resignation, but recognizing the reality of a situation without emotional resistance. This approach helps in reducing stress and anxiety caused by wanting things to be different than they are. 3. Compassion and loving kindness. Developing compassion towards ourselves and others is crucial. Practicing loving-kindness meditation fosters a sense of empathy and connectedness, helping to dissolve feelings of isolation and conflict. 4. Living with intention. Buddhism emphasizes living a life of purpose and intention. This involves making conscious choices that align with our core values and ethical beliefs, leading to a more meaningful and fulfilling life. 5. Connecting with nature. Buddha often taught in natural settings, highlighting the calming effect of nature on the mind. Spending time in nature can help us feel grounded and remind us of the transient nature of life. 6. Cultivating patience. Patience is a virtue in Buddhism. It's about understanding that things take time to unfold and that some situations are beyond our control. Cultivating patience reduces frustration and allows us to respond to life's challenges with calmness. Applying Buddha's teachings in our lives requires dedication and practice. It begins with a commitment to self-awareness and a willingness to change our habitual patterns of thinking. Incorporating mindfulness into our daily routine can start with simple practices like mindful breathing or eating. This helps us become more aware of the present moment and less caught up in the chaos of our thoughts. Practicing acceptance involves acknowledging our feelings and experiences without trying to change or judge them. It's about understanding that not every situation requires a reaction. Sometimes, the best response is to observe and let go. Cultivating compassion and loving kindness can be enhanced through daily meditation, where we focus on sending positive intentions to ourselves and others. This practice nurtures a sense of interconnectedness and reduces feelings of loneliness and separation. Living with intention means being mindful of our actions, words, and thoughts. It involves making choices that are not only beneficial for us, but also for others and the environment. This conscious living creates a harmonious balance between our inner and outer worlds. Engaging with nature, whether it's a walk in the park or simply observing a sunset, can provide a sense of peace and tranquility. It's a reminder of the beauty and impermanence of life. Cultivating patience is essential, especially in our fast-paced world. It's about recognizing that immediate gratification is not always possible or beneficial. Patience allows us to approach life's challenges with a calm and steady mind. In conclusion, Gautama Buddha's teachings provide a timeless guide for finding peace amidst life's chaos. By understanding our minds, practicing mindfulness, acceptance, compassion, and living with intention, we can navigate the complexities of life with greater ease and clarity. These strategies are not only a means to inner peace, but also a pathway to living a more meaningful and connected life. Remember, peace is not the absence of chaos, but the ability to remain calm and centered within it. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey. If you've found these teachings beneficial, I encourage you to subscribe and join our community seeking wisdom and tranquility. Together, let's continue exploring the profound teachings of Buddhism and apply them in our quest for peace and fulfillment in life.